So when you get lean, it's crazy because like you don't even really understand how rare you are. Like I went to the beach yesterday after I did my steps, and literally I would say that I counted because I'm on point. So like I'm seeing who else is serious about this life. So I counted, and literally I think there was, shit, man, three other people that had visible abs, and they were like young cats in their 20s, and they weren't even like sub 12%. They were probably like 13, 14%, some like surfers. But that was out of like, I probably saw like 500 people yesterday at the beach. That's why your boy got this tan cracking right now. But literally, when you're lean, just, it's like a fuck you to society. It really is, because nobody's lean. Nobody's paying attention to their calories. Nobody's paying attention to what they're putting into their body. They're not counting the cheeseburgers. They're not counting the Doritos, the snacks. So like you literally separate yourself from everybody because you're literally a different person from everybody. You think different and you do different actions than everybody does. So when you go on this journey, just be prepared to be different. Be prepared to be just separated from the masses. And honestly, that's where you want to be anyways. You don't want to be following the masses, because when you follow the masses, you're following the herd, and the herd gets slaughtered. So yeah, be prepared to be different. And it's almost crazy because people are going to look at you and they're going to think that you're cocky and you're arrogant, and it's not even that. It's just that you're more concerned about your day-to-day. You're more concerned about like what you're consuming, what you're putting in your body, and that's your focus. So it may make you come off like that, but at the end of the day, like, it's your choice. So you can choose to die early, you can choose to be overweight, you can choose to have diabetes at 40, you can choose to get no cheeks, you can choose to get cheated on, or you can choose the opposite. You can choose longevity. You can choose to literally get what you want, have your pick of the litter, literally have the life that you were like meant to have. And like really, I feel like so many people don't get the benefits of being lean because they never had that experience. So they can't relate. They can't understand what it's like just to almost have people look up to you because they aspire to be like you. And that's not even like me being big-headed or anything. It's just that you're doing something that people wish they had the motivation, they wish they had the discipline to actually follow through on, and you can be that example. So I would say, more than anything, you should look at being lean as like your responsibility. It's like your duty to help the masses. It's your duty to help people live longer, because they don't have in it for themselves what it takes to do it. So like literally be that motivation. And even if it's for your friends, for your family, like whoever, like you're gonna stand out, you're gonna shine. Like it's impossible. If you do the work, if you do the routine, if you're on your program, you're just going to be a star. So like people are gonna gravitate to you, they're gonna ask you questions, they're literally gonna look up to you. So like that's like your duty, right? So that's what I would say is like, not only like getting lean, not only does it affect like your life, but it's gonna change everybody who's in your circle, and it's gonna do it for the better. So that's definitely a benefit that I definitely say you should do. You should definitely, when you get lean, you're gonna like benefit from that, and everybody in your circle is gonna benefit from it. And I don't know, it's just so weird because, and I could just talk about this for hours, because like I was just out walking, right? And nobody walks. I'm in California, I'm in Orange County, and nobody walks. I mean, I lived in Mexico, Tulum, for a couple years, so literally walked everywhere. I lived in Spain. I've lived literally in Canada, Vancouver. I live downtown. But yeah, everywhere that I've lived, like I've always like walked, right? And it's crazy just to notice the mindset, right? Like the cultural shift from people who are healthy versus who are not healthy. Like if you're in Asia, if you go to Asia, like I've been to Thailand, I've been to Bali, if you go to those countries, like everybody walks everywhere. Everybody walks everywhere. It's just like, it's like normal to walk everywhere. And that's why literally they're like 15% less body fat than people in America. Like in America, it's everybody's conditioned like, okay, let's go get something to eat. We're gonna jump in a car, sit down, drive for 20 minutes, get to the store, buy our stuff, go back, sit in the car, drive for another 20 minutes, go home, eat, sit down, go to bed, wake up, walk to the bathroom, jump in your car, go to work, come home. It's like, it's literally the same cycle, but you're not literally getting any exercise. You're not doing anything. You're not burning any calories. You're just doing the same mundane routine, and you wonder why you're fat. And it's like, it's simple. And like that was me. Like I remember like at my peak, at my point, I remember like I was in a mortgage business, a mortgage broker for like the past 20 years. And I remember I was driving home from work and it was like 8 o'clock. And I went through the drive-thru. At Jack in the Box. And I literally ordered like everything on the menu. And I remember going home, sitting down and like eating that, and like just the way that I felt afterwards, and like the way my body looked, and just my mind, I felt sluggish. Like just looking back, it was just like I was just like poisoning myself. And the funny thing is, like, when you start poisoning yourself, your body craves it. So like the next day I'd wake up and like I'm craving McDonald's because I literally just gave it to my belly for 24 hours, right? So mindset's everything. Staying focused, staying locked in. And if you're focused on your diet, which I say is the number one pinnacle, if you're focused on your nutrition, that comes before the gym. Like the first thing you need to do is get your calories in check. If you get your calories in check, that's going to be the very first thing that you need to do on this journey to get where you need to be. Calories in check first. After your calories in check, then you can go to the gym. Literally, that should be your steps. Especially if you're at like 30-40%, that's what you should be doing. First, get your calories in check. After your calories in check, and I mean your calories, they literally need to be like dialed in. Like you need to know what you're gonna have for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. You need to meal prep it so you have that for the whole week, and you're basically gonna know what you're gonna be eating day in, day out. There is none of this like, oh, I ate that yesterday, I don't feel like it. It's not about what you feel. You're eating for like nutrition, for sustenance, right? So get your calories in check. Then you go to the gym. You don't need to go crazy. You need 3-4 times a week, but you need to be consistent, and you need to progressive overload. So you're in the gym 3-4 times a week, solid, at least 4 times. 4 times would be like ideal. 45 minutes, nothing crazy, but every time you go and you're trying to get stronger, right? So if you're doing that, then that would be the natural progression of trying to get lean. And then after that, what you're going to do is you're just going to add in your calorie deficit. So once you get your calories in, once you're going to the gym, then you're going to figure out exactly how much calories you need to eat if you want to lose weight. And from there, you're going to add in your cardio. And if you want to lose more weight, burn more fat faster, you're going to increase the cardio. If you want to slow it down, then you want to decrease the cardio. And then the ideal, like healthy weight loss you should be at weekly, 1 to 2 pounds. You shouldn't be doing more than that. And your weight's going to fluctuate, right? Based upon your water weight, based upon how many carbs you have in your body, all that stuff. So it's going to fluctuate, but on average, 1 to 2 pounds a week is a good deficit. And literally, if you just do that and stick to that, goals, gains, guaranteed, it'll happen. You'll be able to get to where you want to be, and then from there, you're going to main gain. So right now, I've been cutting pretty aggressively, so I'm feeling like I'm a little thin. My meals have been like a little light, but I'm getting lean as a mug. Like, ooh, straight up, I'm getting lean. I'll throw up a pic here of like my last snapshot. But yeah, from here I'm gonna main gain, and then I'm just gonna put on more muscle, right? And then I'm just gonna increase my calories once I get to that body fat, and then it's easy to maintain because your body will just adapt, just right. That's what it does. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope it helps. That was my ramble. I was just feeling some kind of way, so I decided to get on it. So let's make it happen. Stay with it. Stay focused. If you need help hitting your goals, if you can't do it yourself, I'm here. I'll help you out. I'll take care of you. Let's do it together. We got this. Peace.